somehow, and one radio show that we did last year. So first and foremost, thank you for being here. And I just want to extend my thanks to the students you're about to see tonight who have done tremendous work for the past few months. I used to say very early in my career as a director that theater is worth fighting for, and this year, definitely, we will have proven it. So I want to say a very, very deep thank you to all our students who have fought for every single minute of the wonderful show you're about to see today. I also want to extend further thank yous to a couple of people who have helped us behind the scenes. So Sabrina Schmidt for her sculptures, the Association des Parents, Association des Anciens, ainsi que la Coop for their generous donation, Lynn Harvey, Marc Desgroseilliers, Vincent Lavigne for all the coordination work that they've done. Our techies, Frédérique, Simon, Giuseppe, and the English department, last but not least, who have started this entire student English Sec 5 Langue Seconde theater thing and kept it going and supported us all these years. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Now, as this shows the accumulation of over 6 months of work on behalf of our actors, please afford them the luxury of concentration by turning off your phones or putting them on silent right away and unwrapping any candy or food that you may have with you right now. Enjoy the show.
Here. Thanks. What can he do to you?
For one thing,
furniture. Tell me, Bryn, have there been many before me?
Thousands.
Seriously?
Seriously, nobody.
What about the girl in the photo?
Oh, her, that was nobody, darling. It lasted less than a month.
When?
2 years ago. Maybe 3.
What was her name?
Clea.
What was she like?
Oh, she was a painter. Very honest, very clever. And just about as cozy as barbed wires.
When was the last time you saw her?
I told you 3 years ago. Oh, maybe 4.
Why'd you have her photo in your bedroom drawer?
Oh, it was just there. That's all. Oh, look, people will be here in a minute. Put a record on. It had better be something for your father. What does he like?
He doesn't like anything except military marches.
I might have guessed. Wait, I think I've got some. The last record on the shelf, the orange cover, is called Marching and Murdering with Sousa, or something.
This one?
That's it.
The Band of the Coldstream Guards.
Ideal. Put it on.
How do you switch on?
The last note on the left. That's it. All right. Let us pray. Oh God, let this evening go all right. Let Mr. Bamberger like my work and my son. Let Carol's monster father like me. And let my neighbor Harold Gorge never find out we've borrowed his precious furniture behind his back. Amen. Oh God! We've blown the fuse!
Oh no!
It must be.
It is!
Oh no!
Or a power cut. Where's the box?
In the hall.
Have you any candles?
No, damn!
Where are the matches?
They should be on the drinks table or around the puja. Oh, damn! Would you believe it? All right! I'm coming! Hello? How are you? Oh, fine. Oh, yes, I'm good. Just good. And you? Carol, look in the bedroom, will you?
I haven't finished in here yet.
Well, I just remember there might be some matches in the bedroom under the bed.
I don't think there is. I haven't seen any there.
Don't argue, just look.
All right, keep your herpes on.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I just know they're there. That's all. You must have missed them.
Oh, God, how dreary.
Yes. Oh, yes, I'm fine. Just fine. Fine. Stop saying what? Carol? Darling? Clea, what are you doing here? I thought you were in Finland. But you've hardly been gone for 6 weeks. Where are you speaking from? The airport? Oh, no, not tonight. Oh, no, that's not a good idea. Especially not tonight. Oh, terribly busy. Oh, it's a busy business, and you can't be seen here tonight.
There's nothing there except your dreary socks. I told you.
Well, try the other drawers. Look, Clea, I can't talk right now. Can I call you tomorrow? Where will you be? No, you won't be in my bed. Look, Clea, I told you no. Not tonight. I know it's been... Oh, that's not the point. You can't come over. The situation's changed. Something happened since you left.
I can't see anything, Bryn, please.
Oh, stop wailing! No, not you! Good night!
Who was that?
Wrong number!
You tried an awful lot with wrong numbers, do you?
Well, I asked them if they had matches, and they do. But they're in Finland, and they can't be here tonight.
Well, we can't have Daddy arrive in complete darkness.
Or Mr. Bamberger. I'll try the pub. Perhaps they'll have some candles as well.
Help! Oh, please, somebody help me!
Is that you, Miss Furnival?
Mr. Miller!
Yes?
Oh, Mr. Miller!
Yes!
Oh, thank God you're down so bright!
Why? Have your light to?
Yes!
Then it must be a boycott.
No, I don't think so. The street lights are on the front. I saw them from the landing.
Then it must be the main switch of the house.
Where's that?
Oh, okay. It's in the cellar. It's all sealed up. No one's allowed to touch it but the electricity people.
Well, what are we gonna do?
Get them, quick!
Will they come out to cellar in the evening?
I've got to. Have you by any chance got a latch on you, Miss Furnival?
Oh, I'm afraid I haven't. Something's crawling out of me, and I'm slowly terrified of the dark.
Darling, this is Miss Furnival from upstairs. Miss Furnival, Miss Carol Milkett.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Isn't this frightful?
Perhaps we can put Mr. Bamberger off.
Impossible! He's digging out and coming over after. He can't be reached.
Oh, flip.
Hello, operator? Can you give me the London Electricity Board, please? Night service? I'm sure it's in the bulk mist, but I'm afraid I can't see. There's no need to apologize, actually. No, I'm not blind. I can't see. We've blown the fuse. No, we haven't got any matches. Miss, please. This is an emergency. All right, thank you. London is stuffed with idiots.
You're so right, Mr. Miller.
Oh, hello? Look, I'd like to report a main fuse at 42 Fulham. My name is Rizzy Miller. All right. Thank you.
Oh, if I might suggest, Harold Gorm's opposite might have some candles. He's away for the weekend, but always leaves his key under the mat.
What a good idea. That's just the sort of practical thing he would have in his living room.
You have to borrow a thing or two from Hal, Mr. Miller.
I wish I could, Miss Furnival. Here, take this, love. I'll go and see. Oh, fucker!
All right, Mr. Miller.
I knew it! I bloody knew it! This is going to be the worst evening of my life!
Don't panic, darling. Just don't panic.
Yes, you're so right, Miss Malkin. None of us must panic.
Hello? This would have to happen tonight. It's just Brinsley's luck.
Is there something special tonight then, Miss Malkin?
Have you ever heard of a German called George Bamberger?
Yes, indeed. Isn't he some famous art collector?
Yes. Well, he's coming here tonight.
Tonight?
Yes, in about 20 minutes to be exact. And to make matters worse, he is apparently almost entirely deaf.
How extraordinary. May I ask why he's coming?
Oh, his secretary rang up last week and asked if he could come and see. He saw some photos of Brinsley's work and apparently got madly excited. He's a great collector. Bryn would be absolutely nate if he bought a piece of his.
Oh, how exciting. Oh, my dear, you must get some help.
We're trying. Hello? Hello? Oh, yes. This is number 42 Fulham Avenue. I'm afraid we've had the most dreary fuse. Yes, the main switch. We're just like a little man. Well, they can't all have the flu. Oh, please do. It's screamingly urgent. Thank you. Sometime this evening, they will. That's a lot of help.
Oh, they're not here to help, my dear. In my days, you paid your rates and you got satisfaction. Nowadays, you just get some foreigners swearing at you, and if they think you're the middle class, that only makes it worse.
Would you like a drink?
A drink? I don't drink, thank you. My dear father, being a minister, strongly disapprove of alcohol.
Damn it, Blast! Is anybody there?
And here, Daddy.
Can somebody turn the lights on, damn it? I nearly knocked myself on some down milk bottles.
What are they lights?
This is my father, Colonel Melkett, Miss Furnival. She's from upstairs.
Good evening.
I'm taking refuge with Mr. Miller for a moment. I'm not very good in the dark.
blown a fuse. Nothing's working.
And when did this happen?
5 minutes ago. The main just blew.
And where's this young man of yours?
In the flat opposite, he's trying to find candles.
You mean he hasn't got any?
We can't even find the matches.
I see. No organization. Bad sign.
Daddy, please, this could happen to any of us.
Not to me. What the hell's that?
Oh, some of Brinsley's work.
Is it now? And how much does that cost?
I think he's asking £50 for it.
My God.
Do you like the flat, Daddy? I think he's furnished it very well. I mean, it's a rich, but not gaudy.
Very elegant, good. I can see he's got excellent taste. Oh. Now that's what I understand by a real work of art. You can understand what it's meant to be.
Good heavens!
What is it?
Nothing, just that Buddha so closely resembles the one Harold Goins has.
It must have cost quite a pretty penny. It's got some pretty colors. He must be quite well off.
You know Mr. Goringe?
Oh, very well indeed. We're excellent friends. He has such lovely things.
Oh, what?
This furniture, surely is it...
Daddy, why don't you go in there? It's Bryn's studio. There's something I particularly want you to see before he comes back.
What?
It's a surprise. Go and see.
Very well, Dumpling. Anything to oblige. Excuse me.
Miss Furnival, you're a sport, aren't you?
I don't know. What is this furniture doing here? It belongs to Harold Goringe.
I'm afraid we've done something absolutely frightful. We've bought all of Harold's furniture and gave him Bryn's old bits in exchange.
Bob? Harold Goringe selling his antiques? How is that possible?
He's riddled with debt, Miss Furnival. Brinsley explained it all to me. Harold Goringe hasn't got a penny left. He's as poor as a church mouse. We had to do something.
Harold Goringe in debt?
Yes, and they're threatening to come and collect soon.
Who's they?
The mafia. The Sicilian mafia.
The mafia?
But don't worry, Miss Furnival. As soon as Mr. Bamberger sees Bryn's work and buys one of his sculpture, everything will go back the way it was.
I sure hope so. The mafia!
Let me get your lemonade to calm your nerves.
Oh, thank you, Daddy. I won't refuse. The mafia!
And not a word of this to Daddy.
Well, it's certainly a surprise. Does Miller collect sticks on the weekends?
They're not sticks. They're his creations.
Are they? Then instead of an art critic, he should have invited a carpenter. He'd buy him for making a table.
That's not very funny, Daddy.
Sorry, Dumpling. I call him like I see him.
I wish you wouldn't call me Dumpling.
Well, there's no point wasting this. We may need to eat it later.
Don't worry, Miss Furnival. Bryn will be here in a minute with the candles.
But what if somebody else comes in the meantime?
If they come with even a single match, they'll be more welcome than Brinsley.
Daddy!
Hello?
Did you find anything?
You can't find anything in this. If there's candles there, I don't know where they are. Did you get the electricity people?
They said they might send someone around later.
How much later?
They don't know.
Oh, that's a lot of help. Wanna look out. Now the bloody candle in this house, a deaf billionaire to show sculpture to, and your monster father to keep happy. Ah, lovely.
Good evening.
Bryn, this is my father.
Colonel Melkit.
Good evening, sir. Well. Fancy you being there all the time. Oh, I'm expecting some dreadful neighbors, some neighbor monsters, some monster neighbors. They wake up and say they might look round. Well.
Well.
Well,
You seem to be in a spot of trouble.
Oh, no. I mean, no. I've blown a fuse. It's a fuse. It's fine. It happens all the time. It wouldn't be the first time I blow a fuse when your daughter's home. I mean...
In the meantime, you've got no matches, right?
Right.
No candles, right?
Right.
No basic efficiency, right?
Well, I wouldn't say that exactly.
By basic efficiency, young man, I mean the simple state of being at attention in life rather than at ease. Understand?
Well, I'm certainly not at ease.
And what are you going to do about it?
Do about it?
Don't echo me, sir. I don't like it.
You don't like it. I'm sorry.
Spare your humor, sir, if you'd like. Let's look at the situation objectively. Right?
Right.
Good. Problem. Darkness. Solution. Light.
Oh, very good, sir.
Weapons. Matches. None. Candles. None. Flashlights. None. Faced with such a lack of preparation, one option remains. Mayday.
We've already called the electricity people.
The bomb soldier! I saw one a few streets across. It's a quarter to 10. You can just make it if you hurry and come back with matches, candles, and a flashlight.
Oh, yes. Oh, thank you, sir. Your clarity of mind has saved the day.
Well, get on with it, man.
Yes, sir.
Good luck, darling. Mwah.
Stop that once.
Thanks, my sweet.
Hello? Hello?
Harold?
Brinsley?
It's Harold. He's back. Oh, no.
What's going on there?
Nothing, Harold. I've left you. It's dark. It's all over the house. Okay, come in here.
Well, have you phoned the electrician?
Yes. Come in here.
Oh, that's rather cozy in the dark, isn't it?
Yes, of course. So you're back for the weekend then?
Oh, I certainly am, dear. Some weekend. It rained the whole bloody time. I had to leave early.
Oh, well, have a drink and tell us about it.
Us? Who's here then?
I am Mr. Gorange.
Oh, Fernie.
Take a refuge. I'm afraid you know how I hate the dark.
There we are. Who are you?
May I present my neighbor Harold Gorange, Colonel Milkett.
How'd you do?
How do you do?
Yes, and this is Miss Carol Milkett, Harold Gorange.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Carol was it? I thought her name was Louise.
Whoa! Harold, let me take your wrinkled Clarold. Harold!
Do be careful though, it's sopping wet. Wait.
What the devil did you do that for?
I'm saving your wig, Colonel.
Bryn,
Made a little and it's filling fast.
Bryn, did you change something about your flat?
Oh, Harold! I just moved some furniture, that's all.
Nothing you've never seen before.
Well, it did feel familiar.
Oh, you poor man.
What's all right? I've got a lighter.
A lighter?
Yes, a lighter. Oh, here we are. Hey! What was that?
It was a draft. A draft. No match stays alive with this room. It's impossible. Cross currents, you know? Old houses are full of them.
I don't know what you're on about. What is up with you?
Nothing.
Have you been drinking?
No. But that's a good suggestion.
Have you got a dead body in here or something?
No. But we might be in danger. Yes, dangerous. It's dangerous. Naked flames. Hideous accidents can happen with naked flames.
Okay.
Harold. It's something they always warn you about. In old houses, the fuse box and the gas meter are in the same cupboard. They're here.
So what about it?
Well, electrical blowouts can damage the gas supply. They're famous for things to it all the time, and they say you've got to avoid naked flames until they're mended.
I've never heard of that.
Me neither.
Well, take my word for it. It's fantastically dangerous to burn a naked flame in this house.
Bryn's absolutely right. In fact, they warned me about it this evening when I called them. They said, whatever you do not strike a match until the fuse is mended.
Yes. You see, it's fantastically dangerous.
You saved us, Brinsley. How generous.
Why didn't you warn me then, Dumpling?
I forgot.
Brilliant.
So it's too dark that you're being blown to bits, is it?
Oh, I'm afraid so. Let's all have a drink. Giuseppe.
Good idea, Mr. Gorange. Would you like a drink?
Oh, well, I must say, that wouldn't come amiss. Certainly not after the journey I've had tonight. I swear to God, it's like I was sharing a cart with every bawling infant and crying poodle in London.
Excuse me, I'll just go and clean up first.
Whoa. You can do that in here.
Well, I must unpack anyway.
You can do it later.
No, I hate to keep clothes in a suitcase longer than I absolutely have to.
5 more minutes won't hurt, surely.
Oh, you aren't half bossy.
What will you have? Winnie, Vera, or Jeanette?
Come again?
Winnie whiskey, Vera vodka, or dear old standby gin?
Well, I concede the count one. If it's all the same to you, I'll have a drop of gin, please. And a little lime juice.
Young man, do I need to remind you that you're in a state of emergency? You have a guest arriving any second.
Yes, the guest. I'll try the pub.
Try the pub, try the neighbors, try what you damn well please. But if we can't get matches, then get a flashlight.
Yes, sir. Carol, can I have a word with you, please?
What now?
Here?
Excuse us just for a moment, Colonel.
Oh, Mr. Orange, you'll never guess who's coming here tonight.
Who?
Guess.
The Queen.
Mr. Orange, you're ridiculous.
We'll have to put all Harold's furniture back in his room now.
Now?
We'll have to imagine the lights comes back on before we do.
We can't.
We must. He'll go mad if he finds out what we have done.
Is that boy touched or something?
Oh, touched. He's an absolute puppet.
A what?
A dog. I've known him for years, ever since he came here. There's not many things we keep from each other, I can tell you that.
Really?
Oh, yes, he's a very sweet boy. Well, come on, Fernie. Don't be a tease. Tell us who is it? Who's coming?
I'll give you a clue. It's someone with money.
Money? Oh, how exciting. I can always use more of that.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sure you could right now, you poor man.
Carol!
Look, can't you just tell him it was a joke?
You don't know him. They're like his treasures to him, his children. He cleans everything twice a day with a special swung-down duster. It wrecked everything. Would you like him to call me a thief in front of your father?
Of course not.
Well, he would. He gets absolutely hysterical. I've seen him.
Brinsley!
Well, how the hell can we do it?
Look, you hold the fort. Serve them drinks. Just keep things going. I'll try and put back everything in the dark.
It won't work.
It has to!
Brinsley!
Come in, sir. Trust me, darling.
At the double, Miller.
Yes, sir. Help is speedily on the way. Carol will serve your drinks. If our guest arrives, just explain the situation to him.
Would you like me to come with you?
Oh, Harold, no. Stay in here. Make yourself at home. I shan't be a minute.
Well, now drinks. What's everyone going to have? It's Jeanette for Mr. Gorge and Winnie for Daddy, I suppose.
And how the hell are you going to do that in the dark?
I remember the exact way I put out the bottles. It's very simple.
Oh, look, love. Let me strike a match. I'm sure it's not that dangerous. Just for a minute.
Oh, no.
I'll get my lighter.
Brinsley wasn't lying about the draft.
Do you want to blow us all up, Mr. Gorge? All poor Mr. Bamberger would find would be teensy-weensy bits of us.
Bamberger! Is that who's coming? George Bamberger!
Yes, to see Mr. Miller's work. Isn't it exciting?
Oh, I never... I just read an article about him last week in the Sunday Mirror. Let me tell you, he is known as the Mystery Millionaire. He's almost completely deaf as a post, and spends most of his time indoors, alone with his collection. He hardly ever goes out, except to like a private studio or a gallery. That's the life. If I had money, that's just what I do. Collect all the china and porcelain I wanted.
I've never met a millionaire before. I've always wondered if they feel different from us. I mean, their skin.
Their skin!
Yes, their skin. I've always imagined the bus must be softer than ours, like the skins of young ladies when I was a girl.
What an interesting idea.
Oh, she's very fanciful, Spurdy. Real imagination, I always say.
Very kind of you, Mr. Gorns. You're always so generous with your compliments. If only you weren't as generous with your money, though. But this is by no means fancy. In my days, softening of skin was quite a sign of refinement. Nowadays, of course, it's hard enough for us middle class to keep ourselves decently clothed, let alone soft. In my days, even before the bombs came and burned our dear old little house at Wendover, my father used to say, "Game's up, my girl. We middle classes are as dead as the dodo." Oh, poor father, how right he was.
Your father was a professional man?
He was a man of God, Colonel.
Oh. How are the drinks coming along, Dumpling?
Fine, Daddy. I just don't want to spill any.
Let me help you.
You can drink this lemonade to this Furnival if you want.
Very well.
Here you are, Daddy. Lemonade for Miss Furnival.
Right you are. Your father was a minister then?
He was a saint, Colonel. I'm only thankful he never lived to see the rudeness and vulgarity of life today.
Oh, you are so right, Freddie. Rudeness and vulgarity, that's it to a T. The manners of some people today are beyond belief, honestly. Did I tell you what happened in my shop last Friday?
I don't think so, Mr. Gorin.
Well, I'd just opened up. It was about 9:45, and as I was dusting off the teapots, you know, Rockingham collects the dust, something shocking. When who should walk in? That's Mrs. Levitt. You know, the ginger-haired bit I told you about? The one who thinks she's God's gift to bachelors?
Oh, thank you, most kind.
Anyway, she has in her hand a vase I told her last week. It was a birthday present for an old geezer she's got in her family. Probably hoping to collect most of his estate when he dies. Her tastes are way past her net worth, if you catch my drift. I'm a pretty good judge for these situations.
You speak from experience.
Oh, of course. See them all the time in my shop. People drowning in debt who still want to live drowning in velvet. Anyway, this vase that Mrs. Levitt bought last week, let me tell you, it's a nice bit of Yangtze. Blue and white with a good orange peel glaze.
Ah, damn it, lads!
What's the matter, Daddy?
It's a rocking chair. I didn't see a acid rocking chair here before.
Oh, yes, you want to watch that? It's in a pretty ropey condition. I've told Grin about it several times. This flat is due for refurbishing. Well, anyway, what was I saying? Oh, this vase, the vase. As I was saying, it's a nice bit of Yangtze. Blue and white with a good orange peel glaze. Absolutely authentic. I'd let her have it for £25, and she's got infinitely the less of that bargain. No argument about that. Well, in she prances, her hair all done up in one of the blue hair. Oh, shit, this is the good part.
I'm fretfully sorry.
Just this hair. Tarty, French-like. The kind that would have looked great on a girl half her age with twice her looks. And do you know what she says to me? Mr. Gorin, she says, I've been cheated.
No!
Her very words. Cheated! Oh, and how's that good, Mrs. Leonard? Well, she says, quite by chance, I put this vase into the Everett in the Portobello, and he uses his number to call it at all. Chinese and very rare. He says it's a piece of prefabricated trash. Oh, does she, I say? Does she? You call What will you hush up? I keep going. I always do when I'm wild. Yes, he does, he says, and then they get to give me my money back.
How dreadful, Mr. Gorins. What did you do, Dan?
I counted to 10. Then I let her have it. In the first place, I said, I don't expect my customer to go checking up on my honesty behind my back. In the second, Bill Everett is as ignorant as Barnsley dirt. He doesn't know time printing. And in the third place, that applies to you too, Mrs. Levitt.
You didn't.
Oh, I certainly did. And worse than that, you've got in your hand, I said, a minor masterpiece of Chinese pottery. More than that, you're not even fit to hold a 1953 coronation mug. Don't you ever come in here again. Don't you dare cross my threshold. Because if you do, Mrs. Levitt, I won't make myself accountable for the consequences.
Oh my, Mr. Grinch, how splendid of you. Here's your dinner line.
Thanks. Oh, sorry, pardon me. It was proper, wasn't wasn't I? Blazing, I didn't care.
Where are you? Where are you, Daddy? Here's your scotch.
Over here, Dumpling.
Charity old coot. Trying to educate me about pottery.
You care for porcelain yourself, Colonel?
I'm afraid I don't know much about it myself, man. But I like some of that Chinese stuff. You get some pretty colors. Like those one I saw when I came in.
Oh, and what statue's that, Colonel?
You know, the one next to the entrance. Very delicate.
I didn't know Bryn had any antiques. What's it of, this statue?
Well, now we've all got drinks. I'd like to propose Daddy's regimental toast. Raise your glasses, everyone, to the dear old 25th.
I'll drink to that.
Up to the old 25th.
Thank you, Dumpling. That was very touching. Very touching indeed. Damn it! That's gin!
The lemonade!
Oh, horrible! Quite horrible! That will be alcohol, I suppose. Oh dear, how unpleasant.
Look here! I can't stand another minute of this.
Daddy, please.
I don't care, Dumpling. If I blow us up, then I'll blow us up. What the devil are you doing there?
Colonel, isn't the first rule of an officer don't involve your men in unnecessary danger?
Don't be rash. Where's the torch?
The pub was closed.
Well, you didn't go to the pub at that time, surely?
Of course I did.
It's 5 streets away, Mr. Miller.
Well, I can be quick when I'm in panic, Miss Riddle.
Now look here. There's something very peculiar going on in this room. I may not know about art, but I know men. I know a light in the light, and I know a light in the dark.
Daddy, please.
I don't want you to touch your words, sir. All the same, I let your oath you went down to that public house. Well,
Bryn? Daddy's talking to you.
what the hell are you shouting for?
Me? Yes. Oh, yes, sir. Sir. I was just thinking it over.
Well, what's your answer?
I couldn't agree with you more, sir.
What?
That was a very perceptive remark you made there. Not everyone would have thought of that. Individual, you know, almost witty. Well, it was witty. Why be ungenerous?
Are you trying to be funny?
I'll try anything once.
If you think I'm going to let you marry my daughter with that attitude, you're very much mistaken.
Marry! You and this young lady, Bryn.
We're what's laughingly known as engaged. Subject, of course, to Daddy's approval.
Well, what a surprise.
Harold, we were keeping it a surprise.
Well, evidently. How long has this been going on, then?
A few months.
Oh, you old sleigh boots.
I hope you approve, Harold.
Well, I must say, you know how to keep things to yourself.
No, Harold, I meant to tell you. I really did. You were the one person I was going to tell.
Well, why didn't you then? Huh?
I don't know. I just never got around it.
You saw me every day.
I know.
You could have mentioned it at any time.
I know.
Well, it's your business. There's no obligation to share confidences with me. I've only been your neighbor for, what, 3 years? I always thought there was more than a geographical closeness between us. I was obviously mistaken. Oh, there's no need to say anything. It'll just teach me not to bank too much on friendship in the future. It's silly me again. Silly, stupid, trusting me.
Look, Harold, please understand.
Well, come on, Mr. Gorge. We haven't told anybody yet.
At the moment, Dumpling, I'm not sure there's going to be something to tell.
Sir, we seem to have got off on the wrong foot. If it's my fault, I apologize.
To call my father, to err is human. To forgive is divine. I think somebody else said that.
So many people copy him.
May I help you, Miss Runival?
Oh, no, thank you, Miss Malkit. I'm just getting myself some more lemonade. That is, if I may.
Now look here. Wherever you are,
Here, Colonel.
I'll overlook your damn peculiar behavior this once on account of the fuse and the darkness. But understand this. My daughter's my treasure. You show me you can look after her, and I'll consider the whole thing most favorably. I can't say fairer than that, can I?
No, sir. Must fare. Must fare. Of course he can look after me, Daddy. His works are gonna be world famous. In 5 years, I'll feel just like Miss Michelangelo.
There wasn't a Mrs. Michelangelo, actually.
Wasn't there?
Oh, no. Yeah, what you call it? Passionate feelings of a rather different nature.
Really, Mr. Orange?
Oh,
I didn't know that.
Look, Harold, I know I've hurt your feelings.
Oh, you haven't, dear.
I know I have. Please, forgive me.
Please do, Mr. Orange. Quarreling is so dreary. I wish we could all be great friends.
I don't think I could contemplate a friendly relationship with a viper.
Bryn?
Did you say something, Fernie?
I said, to err is human. To forgive, divine.
Come on, Mr. Orange. It really is a case of forgive and forget. Have another Janetta Lime. I'll have one with you.
All right. Don't mind if I do. I must say, there's nothing nicer than sharing a drink with a pretty girl.
You haven't even seen me yet.
Oh, I just know it. Bryn is a collecting type, just like me. I've always told him, you've got the same imperative with ladies as I have with porcelain.
I must say he's right, Bryn. I found a photograph of one of his old bits from 2 years ago. And I must say she was pretty stunning in a blowsy sort of way.
I suppose she means Clea.
Did you know her, Mr. Orange?
Oh, yes, she's been around for a long time.
Has she?
Oh, yes. Yes. Or am I speaking out of turn?
Not at all, Harold. I've told Carol all about Clea. So much enough, there's nothing to add, and we should just drop the subject altogether. Though, I must say, Harold, that you say that a long time is less than a month.
What was she like?
Oh, I suppose you can hardly remember her, Harold.
Why on earth shouldn't I?
Well, since it was 5 years ago, you've probably forgotten.
5 years?
Was it 6?
Wow! Huh. Now that you mention it, I remember her very well. I mean, she's not one you can easily forget.
Was she pretty?
Oh, goodness, no. Quite the opposite. I'd even say she was rather plain.
Harold,
What? Just giving my opinion?
you've never given it before?
Well, I was never asked. I mean, since it's come up, I always thought she was rather ugly. For one thing, she had teeth like a picket fence, yellow and spiky. For another, she had very bad skin.
Oh, yes. I do recall her skin. It was like a new pink wallpaper with no gray crumbly paper underneath. It was a strange color. Very coarse, not soft like the skins of young ladies should be, if they are young ladies.
Aye, coarse.
And rather lumpy.
Very lumpy.
And so tiresomely bohemian.
You mean she was as pretentious as her name? Oh, I bet she was. The photograph I found of her showed her in a dirndl and a sultry peasant blouse.
Yeah, she looked like the barter ride done by Louis Banks.
What?
Harold, what is wrong with you?
With me?
Well, it surely wasn't the Colonel.
What wasn't it?
Clea? Clea?
What?
Nothing, sir. I was just remembering, sir. You're all talking the most awful nonsense. Clea was beautiful gentle and tender and kind and loyal and witty and adorable in every way.
You told me she was as cozy as barbed wires.
Did I? Oh, surely not. No. What I said was something quite different. Utterly different. Entirely different. So different, in fact, I've never even said what I said unless it was something else. Entirely.
Are you sure you know what you're talking about?
What's all this talk about her being so kind and tender all of a sudden?
She could be on some occasions.
Very rare occasions, I suppose.
Not so rare.
Meaning what exactly? Bryn, I'm talking to you.
Go to the bedroom. Wait for me there. I'll explain everything.
Now!
He wants you upstairs. For a purpose I can't begin to imagine.
Beauty is the eye of the beholder, as my father used to say.
What a strikingly original father you've ever had.
Yeah.
What is it, darling? Has something gone wrong? What is it you can't move?
Oh, nothing is wrong, darling. Everything is back. Except the sofa, and I covered that up.
You mean we can have lights?
Yes. No!
Why not?
Never mind.
Why do you want me in your bedroom then?
I don't go away!
Charming.
I didn't mean that.
There they are. They are plotting something. What the hell's going on up there?
Nothing, Colonel. Oh, I have just remembered. There may be a flashlight under my bed. I keep it to blind the burglar with. Have another drink, Colonel. Ha!
What do you mean another? I haven't had one yet.
Oh, poor Colonel, let me get you one there, great.
I can get one myself, thank you very much. Let me get you another lemonade.
Oh, thank you. I've been really enjoying this lemons tonight. Oh.
Oh my. Have I stumbled on a blind date? Very funny. George Berger is coming to see my work tonight, and we've blown the mid-fuse. I told you not to come.
And who's that frightful girl?
Just a friend.
Oh, she sounded more than that.
Well, if you must know, she's Carol. I've told you about her.
That idiot debutante.
Yes, she's a very sweet girl. As a matter of fact, we've become very good friends in the last 6 weeks.
Oh, yeah? How good?
Just good.
Oh, and you have become good friends with her father, too?
If it's any of your business, they just dropped in to meet Mr. Bamber.
You're lying.
Cornelia, if you ever love me, just sleep away quietly with no more questions, and I'll come round later and explain everything.
I don't believe you. Please, darling, please.
At last, a decent glass of scotch. Are you getting your lemonade?
Oh, yes, thank you, Colonel.
I'm just wondering if this Bamberger fellow's going to show up at all. He's half an hour late already.
Oh, that's nothing, Colonel. Millionaires are always late. It's like their thing.
Yes, Mr. Gorings. That's how I mastered them. Hands like silk and always 2 hours late.
Bryn's been up there a long time. I wonder what can he be doing?
Maybe he's got that Clea hidden away in his bedroom, and they're having a tete-a-tete.
Mr. Gorings!
Oh, Bryn. I missed you so badly in those 6 weeks. I mean, we've known each other for 7 years. We can't just throw each other away like old newspapers.
Well, I don't see why not. You know my politics, you've heard my gossip, and you've certainly been through all my entertainment section.
Well, how about a second edition?
Darling, we simply can't talk about this right now. Can't you just trust me for an hour?
Oh, of course I can, darling. You don't want me down there?
No!
Oh, then I'll get undressed and go quietly to bed. When you've got rid of them all, I'll be waiting.
That's a terrible idea!
Oh, I think it's lovely. A little happy relaxation for us both.
I'm perfectly relaxed.
Brinsley!
Either that, or I come down and discover your sordid little secret.
There is no started little secret!
Brinsley!
Oh, then you won't mind me coming down and introducing myself to your guests?
Friends!
keep quiet, blackmailing witch. Yes, my sweet?
Beg your pardon?
Yes, sweet? Sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What the hell are you doing up there? You've been in a turning.
Oh, the flashlight. I was looking in the bathroom. The flashlight wasn't under my bed, but it might have rolled away.
Are you trying to madden me, sir? Are you trying to put me in a fury?
Certainly not.
I'll have you know it's not difficult. In the old days, I was known for my feuds. I was famous for them.
There's something going on there, and I'm coming to find out what it is. Just hear me, Grin.
No, Carol, no. Hello? Please? Mr. Miller? Oh, Mr. Miller? God, it's Pepperker. I've come as was arranged.
Hamburger?
Yes. Pepperker? You must have thought I was never coming. Oh, not at all. I'm afraid we've had the most idiotic disaster. I've blown a fuse.
You have to speak up, dear. He's stone deaf, remember?
Oh, yes. I've blown a fuse! Not the best conditions to see sculpture! Oh, not too bad. Here.
Oh, what a relief.
Do you always struggle with a torch? Mostly, yes. It helps to see the details. Oh. You are holding a party?
Oh no, I was just going on here to distract you.
Oh, I'm not so easily distracted.
Oh.
May I present Colonel Bulkett?
A great honor, sir!
No, mine. And Miss Carol Bulkett.
I say hello. So glad you got here. It's terribly kind of you to take such interest.
Not at all. And Harold Gorridge, a neighbor of mine.
Oh, hello, how'd you do? Very honored, I'm sure.
Enchanted.
I must say, we've been waiting for you all night, haven't we?
I'm sure you have.
Yes.
And another neighbor, Miss Furnival.
Oh, I'm afraid we've all been taking refuge from the storm, as it were. Oh, it is true. They're softer, much softer.
Miss Furnival, please. Delighted. But why do you all shout at me? I'm not deaf. What? You're not deaf? Harold, you said he was.
I read he was.
My father was.
Now, I am pressed for time. If I might just be shown where to go. Oh, yes, of course. It's through the studio there. My fiancé will show you. Darling, if you would just show our guest into the studio. With his torch.
What?
They're so far. Get him out of here.
Yes.
Oh, good gracious. What an extraordinary object. That? Oh, that's just a spare piece of my work that I keep in there. Spare, maybe, but fascinating. You really think so? I do, yeah, absolutely. Well, in that case, you should see the rest of my main collections. It's right there in the studio. My fiancé will show you. No, fun amazement at a time, if you please. In this glutinous age, it is easy to get visual indigestion. How to find visual Alka-Seltzer? Permit me to digest this first. Oh, yes, by all means, there's no hurry. No hurry at all. Only, why don't you digest it in the dark?
Dark.
I beg your pardon? Oh, you never believe me, sir. But I actually made a piece to be appreciated in the dark. I was working on a very interesting theory. You know how the Victorian said, children should be seen and not heard? Well, I say, art should be felt and not seen. Amazing! Yes, isn't it? I call it my theory of factual tactility. If it doesn't stab you to the quick, it's not art. Why don't you give me that torch and try it for yourself? Very well. I will. Yes. Now, stretch out your arms and feel it all over. Have a good, long feel. Do you see what I mean? Like this, the piece becomes a masterpiece at once. Oh, it does? But of course, I feel it here and here. Oh, the two needles of man's unrest, self-love and self-hate, leading to the same point. That's the meaning of the work, isn't it?
Oh, I wouldn't say that exactly. You're obviously a great expert.
Oh, I am, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, to have realized all that in the dark. Anyone can see symbols in the light. But to see them in the dark means you got my point. My whole point. That's your tactility. Oh, you're amazing, sir. Who knows? You may even be able to appreciate my latest doctrine. Natural factility.
But of course, why not? You are genius Peter, I'm genius critique. We are made for each other. Standing here now, I feel the vital thrust of the argument, the essential anguish. Simple, but not simple-minded. Primal, but not primitive. And above all, it has real moral force. Of how many modern births can one say these good people?
None, actually. None at all, I'd say.
I hope I do not lecture. It is fault with me.
Good gracious, certainly not. I could listen to you all night.
It certainly gives you something to think about.
I don't know, I'm afraid I don't know much about it myself, sir, but it's an honor listening to you talk.
Pardon me asking, but you mean to say you see all that in a bit of wood?
A tiny bit of wood, that's the point. A miracle of compression. You want my opinion? This boy is a genius, a master of the miniature. In the space of a matchbox, he can create anything he wants. The black virginity of charters, the white Korea of the Acropolis. Oh, wunderbar!
Oh, how super.
Oh, Mr. Miller, you should charge immense sums for birth like this. This one, for example. How much is it?
50,000 pounds. Of course.
Of course. So, very cheap.
Oh, cheap!
I think so, Mr. Burns. Well, will you have it then?
Darling, aren't you rushing things just a little? Perhaps you would like to see the rest of my collection?
Oh, alas, I have no more time. To linger would be pleasant, but alas, I must work. As Moses discovered, it is sufficient to glimpse milk and honey. One does not have to wolf them down.
Well?
Well, would you like it then?
Me?
Yes.
For 50,000 pounds?
For 50,000 pounds?
Certainly. What if I had it?
Well, according to the Sunday papers, you must be worth at least 17 million pounds.
The Sunday papers are notoriously ill-informed. According to my bank statement, I have £100, 8 shillings, and 4 pence.
You mean you've gone broke?
No, I mean I've never had more.
Now look, sir, I know millionaires are supposed to be eccentric, but this is getting tiresome.
Daddy, shh.
Millionaires? But who do you think I am?
Damn it, man, you must know who you are.
Mr. Bamberger, is this some kind of joke you like to play?
Excuse me, but that is not my name.
Isn't it?
No! My name is Schuppenzeig, Franz Schuppenzeig. Born in Weimar, 1905, studied the philosophy at Heidelberg, 1934. Refugee to this country, 1938. And regular employment ever since with the London Electricity Board.
Electricity?
Electricity?
You mean you're not?
Of course he's not.
But who did you imagine I was?
How dare you?
How dare I?
Of all the nerve coming in here, giving us lectures about virgins and needles, and all the time you're simply here to mend the fuses.
I agree with you, sir. It's monstrous.
It is.
You come in here pretending to be deaf and proceed to harangue your employers unasked and uninvited.
Excuse me, but I was invited.
Don't answer back! In my day, you've been fired on the spot for impertinence.
Daddy's absolutely right. Ever since the Beatles, the lower classes think they can behave exactly as they want.
Miller, will you kindly show this feller's work?
The cellars are this way. The maids, yeah, this way. In the studio, the Do you mind? Why should I mind? It is why I came after all. So, farewell. I leave to use the light of art for the dark of science.
Let's have a little less of your lip, shall we?
Excuse me. None of this evening is happening.
Cheer up, darling. In a few minutes, everything will be all right. Mr. Bamberger will arrive in the light. He'll adore your work and make you his private artist.
Oh, yes.
And then we could buy a Georgian house and live what's laughingly known as happily ever after. I just want to leave this place as soon as we're married. You know, I don't want to live in a slum for the first couple of years like other newlyweds.
Darling, please.
What?
It's true, Bryn. You live in quite the slum.
A slum? This place? It seems well furnished enough.
You're kidding. Princey couldn't tell a Baroque sofa from a new Baroque couch. If you enjoyed his disjointed decor, I should show you my flat and what a proper eye for furniture can bring to a room.
Right now, I'd follow you into a raging storm if it meant being able to see anything. Ah!
What is it?
The storm! It's here! It's raining!
Don't be ridiculous.
I'm soaked!
How can you be?
Ah!
Hey, what was that?
What's the matter with all of you?
What?
Ah!
Good God!
It must be.
Don't say there's someone else in here.
Good Lord.
Who's there? Come on! I know you're there!
I bet it's you, Mrs. Saltaformaggio!
Who?
Mrs. Saltaformaggio, my cleaning woman. She comes on Mondays.
But it's Sunday.
She likes to have a head start.
Damn it, man, it's almost 11.
She's not that conscientious. She couldn't be.
Don't.
Are we sure it's her?
Miss Santi Formaggio?
No, sir. Don't interrupt her. She doesn't like to be disturbed when she's working. Why don't we just leave her to putter around upstairs with her duster?
We need to confirm it's her. Yes. Is that you, Miss Santa Imaggio?
Santa Formaggio.
Miss Santa nel Formaggio!
See? Oh, Mrs. Santa Formaggio. What on earth are you doing up here?
I just giving bedroom a bit of tidy. See?
At this time of night.
Oh, I make sure bedroom is fit for guests. I know how Mr. likes bedroom to be nice and inviting for his parties.
Yes, of course.
When did you come, madam?
Oh, a few minutes ago, Sid. I don't make a scene. No. I go straight up.
And you didn't have any trouble moving in the dark?
Oh, I know place like back of my head. My father and father before him were caretaker for the flat.
But I never saw you around.
Oh, why thank you, Sid. Very discreet, very efficient I am.
Was it you pouring all that water, Stan?
Water? Of course not. Oh, is it kinky game in the dark, you think?
No, Mrs. Santa Formaggio. We've blown the fuse, but the electrician is fixing it. The light will be on in any minute.
Oh, that would be relief. Yes?
Yes, which means you can probably go on, and I'll see you next Monday.
Oh, so I don't get to be in party then?
This is not a party. Just a nightmare I can't wake up from.
Oh, good, because men's parties are no fun to clean. Oh, gin bottles all over the floor, bras and panties and the sink, and God knows warden.
Please watch what you say, madam. You may not know it, but you're in the presence of Mr. Miller's fiancé.
Fiance?
Yes, and I'm her husband, and I'm her father.
Mamma mia!
She's saying 9 years now.
At this point, why not make it an even decade?
I need a miracle, even a small one.
I don't believe her. Stop her, Daddy. Stop her. Stop her.
Calm down, Dumpling. Everything's alright. Keep your head. Now Daddy's here. There.
Are you sure that isn't your daughter's hand you're holding, Colonel?
What? Carol, isn't this your hand?
No.
I must be going mad. I don't understand anything that's going on in this room.
Oh, very usual thing made of practice. You get used to it. Upstairs cleaning all done, Mr. Miller. Very proud of my work today.
God? Jesus? Vishnu? Anyone?
I just collect my pay and leave you alone, see?
Oh, no you don't. It's you, the mafia. The Sicilian mafia. Drink them my dear for hells with you. These are good and honest men and store them for money when they barely have any. Mr. Gorings is the finest, most refined gentleman in all of Britain, and he had to sell his very soul to pay for your wicked fees. No more, I say, of the Lord is my witness. I shall be his right arm, and I shall deliver heavenly retribution upon the simple. Oh yes, who shall stand when he appeareth? He'll strike you from a golden pedestal. He'll thread you through the eye of a needle. Oh yes, I say unto thee, there shall be an end to your wicked fees, an end to those in debt and those who collect them. Show yourself that he might strike you down, I say.
Ernie?
Mafia.
Oh, it's all right, Bernie. All right. Let's get you home. No. Let's get you home. I'll give you some water and aspirin, all right? Oh, say your goodbyes.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Miss Furnival.
Oh, Colonel Malkin, sir, could we trouble you for next sport in case the Sicilian mafia has backup waiting outside?
Mafia?
Mafia! Just go with it, Daddy, please.
Was that a miracle?
I'm not sure anymore.
Mafia?
Earlier this evening, I told Miss Furnival Harold was in debt to the Sicilian mafia and that he sold his furniture to you.
Whoa! Oh, that's bloody brilliant! Oh, you angel! Oh, you constant angel! I knew that you were the one for me.
No, Brinsley. What? It's your turn to be honest. If you want us to be married, that is.
Of course, with all my heart.
Marriage is built on trust, so you have to be honest as well.
Yes, you're right.
Was that really your Italian maid?
No. That was clear. Yes. We've been together for the better part of a decade. But it has been 6 weeks since I saw her, but only because she was in Finland. I've seen her every day otherwise. Yes, but she's the one who went to get married with me. She's also the one who called this morning. But I want to get married with you. And although I couldn't find the courage to break up with Clea before, this evening has revealed the truth to me.
You're right. Today has been very illuminating.
Yes. And I'll be as honest as you want me to be, and we can be together, happy.
No more lies?
Never one more. So, what do you say? Will you forgive me?
Of course not! You've been cheating on me since the day we met! Daddy, come here, help!
What's the matter, Dumpling?
You cheated on me with this!
Wait, no, look, get
Hold your tongue, maggot! Now I'm talking! Do you know what would have happened to a young man in my day who dared to treat a girl the way you treated my Dumpling?
Well, I assume you're...
Hold your tongue! I'm talking!
Carol, you don't understand.
What the hell's there to understand? All this time you were going with me. She was in the background. That's all there is to understand. What were you doing? Waiting us up? Here.
What?
Your ring. Take the bloody thing back. What?
Ah! My eye! My damn eye! You'd have felt the mark of a father's horsewhip across your shoulders. You'd have gone down on your knees, bent the knees, and begged my pardon for the insult you've offered her tonight.
Would I, sir?
You'd have gone down and raised your voice in a guttersnipe scream for pity and mercy.
You villain! Oh, you skunky, conniving little villain! You bought my furniture. Oh, is that what you've been telling Miss Furnival? Do you think I'm some kind of pawn shop? A supplier for all your wicked parties? Oh,
There are no parties.
oh, don't play the innocent with me. I thought I had a friend living here all these years. I didn't know I was living opposite a light-fingered Lenny.
Harold, please understand.
No, this is my rewards, isn't it? After years of looking after you, tidying this place, to have my best pieces stolen from me to impress your new girlfriend and her daddy.
Harold, it wasn't an emergency.
Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. I don't want to know. I know what you think of me. Don't tell Harold about the engagement. Oh, he's not to be trusted. He's not a friend. He's just someone to steal things from, huh?
You know that's not true.
I know I was the last one to know. That's what I know. Me. Was listening to more of your miseries in the small hours of the morning than anyone else would put up with. Oh, your boring talk about women, hour after hour, as if no one's got troubles but you. All I can say about your engagement is this. You deserve each other, you and that old net.
Harold, leave Carol out of this.
Oh, I won't be touching her. I'll just have my things, and I'll be off. Huh? Did you hear me, Brinsley? Give me back my things, or I bring the police in here.
There's no more room for anybody, Harold.
Item 1. A lyre-back regency chair with ormolu inlays and applique work on the cushions. Huh? Where is it? Where is it?
Outside by the milk bottles.
Despicable, Brinsley, despicable. Item 2. Half-back sofa, likewise regency, supported by claw legs and upholstered in a rich bottle of silk green to match aforesaid chair.
Yeah, the sofa is in the studio.
Unbelievable. Item 3. Coal board vase, dated 1809 with pleasing designs of daisies and peonies on the rim.
On the floor.
On the floor.
Yes.
Oh, on the floor, on the floor, on the floor. Well, come on. Get it. Move.
Whoa!
Oh, you've even taken the flowers. Oh, wow, Brinsley, wow. Oh, we won't be speaking anymore. I don't think so, Brinsley. This is the end of our relationship. Ah! Oh, 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 no. Do you know how much that statue was worth? Do you? More money than you'll ever see in your pathetic, miserable life, even if you sell every piece of that nasty, rotten rubbish! I think I have to smash you, Brinsley. What? Oh, smash for smash. That's fair, isn't it? Smash for smash. Smash for smash.
Very good, sir. I think it's time for the reckoning.
Whoa. Look, Colonel. Don't be rash. Let's not revert to savagery. Harold, I appeal to you. You've always had civilized instincts. Don't shoot the army!
Get him, Daddy! Get him! Get him!
Carol!
Damn it! Hush up, Colonel. We'll hear him breathing. electrician.
What the hell are you doing up here?
Hello?
Have you mended the fuse? Or are you going to keep us in the dark all night?
Not to worry, the fuse is mended.
Hello? Please! Mr. Oh! Whoa. Mr. Miller! Where are you? Why this darkness? Is it part of the presentation?
No! That is not very funny, Mr. Miller. Just because I'm a foreigner, to imitate my voice? Oh, you English to be the rudest people on earth!
Mr. Miller, I am not here for jokes. Gott in Himmel!
Gott in Himmel! That is not very funny, Mr. Miller.
Not funny at all. I leave and never come back.
That is my line.
Yes!
Mr. Bebeker! No! Mr. Bebeker, come back! It was just a fuse! So, while you might be on roots, I am no man to judge. Here's now an end to your trouble so we can all live. Like Jehovah in the Sacred Testament, I give to you the greatest creation. Light. Oh,
Why?
yes! Thank God! Light!
Oh, I wouldn't be thanking him too soon, Brinsley, if I were you.
Nor would I if I were you, Miller.
Then thank me, for I shall pray God this second. Attend, all of you, God said, let there be light. And there was, good people, suddenly, astoundingly,